Now, here in downtown Kuala Lumpur, not far from the Independence Square, traffic is a lot lighter, lots of parking space. Malaysians, some of them are still going to work. Now, those especially in the essential services, in the food industry, the convenience stores just across the road here still open. And those in the banking sector, as well as in the telcos, retail, and also cleaning services, healthcare, they are business as usual for them. They have to come back to work. Now, this partial lockdown is only for Malaysians to encourage them to stay at home as much as possible, practice social distancing. Now, I also saw some joggers this morning. They were out on the street jogging. They keep their distance. Of course, some said that, it's important to keep fit right now and also stay healthy at the time that COVID-19 is surging. Now, we saw more than 600 cases reported in just the last few days. We're seeing 3-digit number increase every day for the last 3 days, and it's alarming. And some Malaysians I spoke with, they're a bit upset and frustrated that the public parks, all they're closed and they can't continue with their daily routine. Let's listen in.
I love the park and I don't think it should be closed, I mean, there must be an avenue where people can go, to vent what's going on right now.
So better do some exercise, sweat ourselves, be healthy. The important is don't mix too crowd lah. Okay. So we must run alone lah.
As long as I know that I'm not in close contact with people and I'm staying responsible. So to me, I feel that, hey, it's okay.
2 deaths were reported in Malaysia, the first 2 deaths, and one of them is only 34-year-old, and he's the member of the religious gathering outside of Kuala Lumpur in Sri Petaling Mosque. And more than 14,000 attended the events, and now they are everywhere across all states in Malaysia. Now, this measure imposed by the government is specifically to try to lower and slow down the spread among Malaysians. Now, a lot of the shops are open, the sundry shops and also the supermarkets are open. So if Malaysians run out of their essential dailies and also their food, they can go out. If they run out, they can go out and stock up. They don't have to go panic buying yesterday. Now, the Prime Minister has also said that restaurants and eateries like this and cafes like this remain open, but strictly no dine-in customers. Now, I went to one of them just now. They allow for takeout, but no dine-in customers allow. Now, bank officers, they're very strict. Now, we can see lots of police. Some of them are patrolling, but no actions are taken right now. Now, as for Malaysians, they are planning their trip to go out stations. The police have said that they can do that for the time being. There is no restriction. This after loads of them were queuing at the police station trying to get permit to go across states. They're not allowed to do that. Now, many are questioning that, all these chaos, whether they can be avoided or not in Malaysia, all these anxiety causing among the public, whether this can be planned better. Certainly the communications, they said, is not getting fast enough. It's not clear enough to Malaysians. Now, they want answers. Now, the authorities are trying to get the answers out slowly by batches. The media are attending the news conferences via online, or they can be physically there or online. And questions can be posted to the media officers, and hopefully we get answers, have them answered as soon as possible. Now, I also talked to some tourists. Now, they said that given that all the tourist attractions are closed, there's nothing they can do. The supermarkets although it's open, but the shopping malls are closed, there's nothing much they can do. Now, some of the embassy officials are also telling me that it's a concern because the hotels are refusing to accept bookings from tourists that just recently come in. And it's worrying because it means the tourists can become homeless in Malaysia. So they hope that the authorities, the government, can actually allow them to check in and also to plan for their departure because they can't cross states. There's nothing they can do if they are all held up for the 2-week period. The lockdown expires end of March. It's unclear whether it will continue. If the number, we will have to see how's the number like. So far, it's almost 700 cases, 49 discharged, 422 from the public events have been tested positive.